To be honest, so I came back with a smile, even though I didn't sleep too much when I first came back. But that's football. You have to be ready to play whenever the coach calls you. So the last week has been tough, but also a lot of fun. To be honest.
How did you experience this game?
It's bizarre because it went from a little vacation, you can call it, and resting to go play 85 minutes for the first team of my country, and that's something I can't say no to as a football player at 20 years old. You have to take the chance. Maybe if I scored 2 goals, who knows what would happen, you know. So I have to take the free chance when you get it, and that was a bit of a shame for today. But I also felt fresh today. I played 90 minutes and pushed a lot, and I can feel it tomorrow maybe. But it's a week to the next game, so I think I'll be ready for that again.
You inspired Haaland. He scored 3 times.
I saw it. I spoke with him after the Norwegian game. He said, "Yeah, maybe one day we'll play again together." So I said, "Yeah, just go score a hat trick." So
must be a bummer for you.
Yeah, but we played together before, and he's a really icon and idol to look up to now, and it's great to have played with him before, and he's really doing great. So that's good to see.
The fact that you were sent on holiday, did you agree with that?
It's always a discussion about that. I never want to miss any games. I think it was smart to do it because it's a long season. I already played how much games? 25 games. So
yes.
It's been a lot, and more to come. And I want to be on the pitch in every single game the next weeks, the next months. So I think for the rest of the season it was smart, but to miss a game against Feyenoord, of course, a shame. But I think both the coach and the staff made a good decision, and I think we will get a big positive thing out of that in the next weeks.
You were, Danny said before, you were 50-50 in it. Eh? 50% of you said, well,
yeah,
I need it, and
yeah. As you can see, sometimes after games I was a bit tired. I felt it in my ankles, in my hamstrings.
Yes.
Maybe now it's time to take a little bit of a rest. And my mind was like, no, 100%, keep going, pushing, playing the next games always.
You scored 3 times, so
and you scored 3 times and had some assists, you know, and felt like things were going a little better than the start. So it's always difficult to do it, but I think for the rest of the season it was smart.
Didn't you feel like you needed that break also mentally because you're 20 years old, you changed country, city, language, team?
Yeah, that's a good question because it's been tough mentally, but not like moving here and this kind of stuff because I'm used to that. I moved out when I was 16 to another city in Norway and then 17 to Italy, so that was no problem, but it was more like going straight from the national team to then play against PSV at home with the shirt on, you know. It was really cool, of course, but mentally it's tough. So I feel mentally more fresh because you go 14 days without thinking of nothing, you know. You just do some trainings and stay fit, but you just think nothing. You don't have to wake up in the morning, go to training, you know. But I already missed it after 2-3 days, so I was afraid that this was going to be a long vacation, but I think I managed well.
But these last couple of months must have been crazy for you. I mean, 3 months ago you lived in Norway, and now you make your debut for the national team.
Yeah, that's true. So it's been my best months, to be honest, in my life yet. So hopefully we can improve and do more better and score more goals and have fun with FC Groningen. But you know, it's the 3 months now has been crazy.
How's it for you to live in Groningen now?
It's nice. I really enjoy it. It's of course a shame that I can't be too much outside and enjoy the city. But I think we should be happy to play football now because a lot of sports is closed down, and we have to be patient and follow the restrictions and everything to keep playing football. So that's the main part, and I think it's a nice city, and you all welcome me very well, and I think. Also, I like the staff, the players, everything. The stadium, it's amazing, and I'm really happy to be here.
A lot of people say it's easier for Scandinavian players to adapt in the Netherlands. Is it though?
It can be. I've never played it before, so I haven't experienced it yet. But I've already known that some has failed. Like Sørloth was here. he didn't do too much well, but look at him now. So it's good that you also can fail and then go back and restart again. But I feel like this is not the place where I'm going to fail. I work hard every day, and with the trust from the coach here, who has started with me 8 times already. I'm only 20 years old.
Yeah.
I come straight from a Norwegian club, which is not the best league in the world. So.
Is there a big difference between the Eredivisie and the Norwegian league?
It's a big difference, to
Yeah.
be honest. Yeah, everything goes a lot more faster. I felt it already in the first trainings, the first matches. That wow, I have to adapt quickly here to manage to play. You know.
Mm.
So, but now I feel like now it's going more easier. I don't have to think about what I'm doing. It's all coming by itself. So yeah, I think it's nice, and yeah.
Already started the Dutch course?
I've not done any lessons yet, but it's, to be honest, it's not so difficult. I understand something the coach said, because
Very nice.
it's a lot similar to Norway in some kind of way, Norwegian. So
And he repeats a lot of stuff.
yeah, that's true. But I think it's difficult to speak because it's a lot of
Yeah.
you know. So
Yeah.
But I will try later. Yeah.
Right, very nice. Thank you.
Did you finally bring some clothes?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
The first time we spoke together,
Yeah.
I didn't have any clothes. So
No.
I had to go to the city and buy some clothes. And everyone was looking at me like, "What are you doing, man?" But yeah, it was tough coming here straight from national team with the 2 pair of shoes and 1 boxer shorts.
Oh,
you know,
man,
so,
yeah.
that was tough. But after a month, I finally got some clothes and then could start moving into my apartment. So that was nice.
What did you do in those 2 weeks? Just laying on the bench or
Yeah, it was actually okay because then
reading or?
then I didn't have to think about too much because I was in the hotel for 2 weeks before I found an apartment.
Uh-huh.
So
No. I mean last 2 weeks when you had
yeah,
kind of
at home,
holiday.
yeah. Then I was just laying there and relaxing. Yeah.
Okay.
To be honest, because I know as a football player you don't get too much holidays, and I've already experienced that since I was 16. Maybe I've been on 1 vacation or something out of Norway or something. So I have to really take care of it when I first get it, you know. So then totally relax, don't do anything stupid, don't run too much, don't trade too much, and then come back mentally fresh and physically fresh.
Yeah. Were you at your parents' house?
Yeah, I was at my parents' house, and then I went to my grandparents, who lives in another different city with less people and less to think about. So that I went away from my friends and everything, and to stay in the gym and then recover a bit well, and then start training again, because I couldn't be 14 days without training, you know. So the first week was more like relaxing and then recover mentally, and then the next week was a bit of building up again.
Perhaps a weird question, but how is it for your family and friends to see you move to Groningen, to the Netherlands, and, well, a few months later you make your debut for the national team?
Yeah, they're of course really proud. My mother cries all the time because some days she misses me, but she says, "No, I can't miss you now. You're doing so well. You know, I don't want you to feel this." So she's of course really happy that I'm here because she knows how much I love football. So. But of course I miss them sometimes, but I'm doing this because I want to, and if I didn't want to, I would stay at home in Norway. So they know that, and they 100% support me, and that's good to know.
Isn't it difficult for you because of COVID? You can't see each other that much.
Yeah, that's true. So the problem in Norway, you have to stay in 10 days quarantine if you come here and go back.
Yeah.
So they haven't visited me yet, but hopefully they can soon. But that's not a big problem for me. I think it's worse for them, but I have my teammates. It's a nice group of players, and we hang around when we can and play FIFA and do stuff together. So that's okay.
Cool.
Thank you. Were you surprised when the coach of Norway called you? How did it went? Did he call you personally to say?
Yeah, no, he didn't call me personally. He sent me a message personally after I got called. So how do you say it? Team manager called me.
Okay.
Yeah, and said that we're looking for a team. You're going to start if you want to come, but we cannot say 100% if it's going to be or not. So just be ready if you want to, and speak with the club. So then it was of course like, what should I do now? I want to do it, but my body is maybe not ready for it, and I'm afraid of Saturday, and I'm afraid of next week. But I think I did well, so I stayed a lot focused the last week now to recover well. I think after the game against Austria, I slept like 12, 13 hours when I came back to Groningen. So yeah.
Great, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your first.
Congratulations.
Dankjewel.
Tack.
Thanks, Jurgen.
Goed help.